And we're back. Hi, it's me, MDTenebris, back again to bring you some more mediocre Pokemon play. I wanted to welcome you back to my stream. Today, I might be a little slower today. Mine's a little fried from last night, but that should be fine. So I've linked below. I got a Discord link below if you want to ask me any questions about the decks that I build or about trading for booster cards that I open. Feel free to contact me on the Discord. I have a YouTube channel, MDTenebris Plays Pokemon. That is linked on the stream. So you can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on YouTube. Wherever you want to get your Pokemon content, feel free. Let's go open some boosters. Let's go do some booster packs. Go to the collection. Yeah, it's going to be good. We got a lot of booster packs as well, so we're going to try and breeze through these. What do I want to start on? Start on the chests. We're going to start on some chests. That'll be fine. Rubber gloves. Fighting against the electric type. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Open another. That's a nice looking card. There's a couple of different gloves. They had like a glove frenzy at one point, right? Where they just... Ooh, Spiritomb. I like that Pokemon. What do we got here? A Torkoal. 5 coins. Alright. Coin. 30 less damage. 10 coins. Not bad. A Darkrai. Your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep that you can't attack next turn for 3. Ooh, that sucks. Make it 170 like the Blastoise. I can deal with that. That's fine. 130 every other turn. Ooh, a Lost Zone Buffalant. Put an energy test to your opponent's active Pokemon in the Lost Zone. Super powered ones. So I was actually considering putting a Buffalant into the Jellicent deck because there's a Buffalant that came out in the, I think this is a Battle Styles card, the Jellicent. There was another Buffalant in the Jellicent deck that does extra damage to grass decks. So that would be a good way to cover your behind if you're going up pure water type. Ooh, a Lampent. Nice. Lampent. However, the Jellicent and the Blastoise are all weak to electric, so it doesn't help. You'd put those rubber gloves in there. That's how you do it. And it wouldn't be as effective. So we'll see. Ooh. Mawile. This is the first one. We got an Alt-Art. That's lovely. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oof. Oh, man. A little chilly out today. Holy, it is cold outside. Alright, let's go for some Sword and Shield. Exciting. Let me just take a quick peek at the database. What we got in here? Let's go. It's too bright. Get out of here. Sword and Shield. We're pretty far down. Ooh, the Celebi V. Gossifleur. Okay, we got some cool stuff in here. We got the Sea King that we play with the Glimwood Tangle. We got, the Stormdrunner VMAX. Zacian V, Zamazenta V. I think I do have that card now. Cramorant, Great Ball, Quick Ball. Ooh, lots of Alt-Arts in here as well. Love that. Yeah. Ooh, look at all this gold. Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, so we're aiming for hopefully some of those golds at the bottom. That'd be lovely. Oh man. It was like -8 last night. It was cold around here. More Pepco. Okay. 50, so you're doing 60 damage. Okay, we got a Whimsicott. Let's open another. Let's see what we get. Oranguru. Once during your turn, you may switch a card from your hand to the top of your deck. We have that. Down, we're on the 4th one. Let's see what we got. Zigzagoon. We got 2 here. We got a Professor's Research. It's a little shiny. I like that. We got the Center Scorch. There's fire energy attached to this Pokemon. I play this in a mill deck. I love that card. That's actually very fun. I play that with the Goldeen, actually.
with that Seeking. I knock all of their energies off with the Seeking until they just don't have any energies left, and then I just stack the energies on the Centiskorch while I'm safe. Ooh. Opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. 3-2. This might be interesting to mix with one of those Salazzle decks. You know, the ones that do like 90 damage per status condition. Grapple Locked. This has quickly become one of my favorite Pokemon. Until this Grapple Lock leaves the active spot, the defending Pokemon's attacks cost 2 stars more. The defending Pokemon can't retreat. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance 130. Ooh. I had that in a deck at one point. That could be kind of fun. I'm a big fan of. I should put a Grapple Lock deck together. You know, that's the thing for me as well. Like these are not just cards at the end of the day, right? These are Pokemon cards. You have a relationship with these Pokemon already, right? So it's like the opportunity. Oh, whoops. The opportunity to play with the Pokemon that you personally really like is really fun. Like, it's a really nice touch, you know? Like, I might have had a Furlish in the game at one point and been like, this is like a weird, lame Pokemon that's not that cool, you know? And then and you get the card. The card is something interesting, you know? You can have fun with that. Maybe Furlish is your favorite Pokemon. Maybe there's someone out there that's just like a Jellicent head, you know? And they're just like, I love everything Jellicent. I wish it was more popular. You can play with it now. Like, you can, that's the fun part about this. Ooh. Also, during your turn, you can look at the top 6 cards, reveal an energy, and put it into your hand. Not great. Not great, Zarude. I should put together a very low price card. Serving out grass deck. That'd be fun. I've been doing a lot of water decks recently, actually. So, there's that. There's definitely that. What we get? Volcanion, okay. What another? What's Indeedee? We got a Professor's Research. Alright, so we're not getting a ton of hits right now, which is interesting. Alright. Ooh, we finally got a hit. We got a Ditto V. Isn't that cool? During your turn, you may choose a basic Pokemon V from your discard pile and switch it with this Pokemon. Any attached cards, damage counter, special condition turns in play, and any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Very interesting. That's the first one I have. I think I have a Ditto VMAX, though, so I might be able to put a Ditto VMAX deck together. Okay. Very nice. And this is the Shining Fates, right? So this is, we're back on the ball guy count, right? Top entry. During your turn, if you choose Pokemon from your deck at the beginning of your turn and your bench isn't full, you can put it into your hand. Before you put it on your hand, you can put it in your bench. Ooh. But you can't go and find it. You got to draw it. That's interesting. Let's take a quick look at the cards available in the Shining Fates. Here we go. So we got the Celebi already. Very nice. You got the Dalamise VMAX, which is cool. Cinderace VMAX. We got the Indeedee, Crobat VMAX, the Ditto VMAX. I am pretty sure. I think I have that card. Cramorant, we would be happy with. I would love this Birdkeeper Altar. Last time we got the Skyla. But this Birdkeeper Altar would be awesome because we play with it all the time. So with the Piers, actually, I could throw that into my Poison deck. That would be fun. Alrighty, open another. Open another. I wonder if there is there's a card that does damage based on your opponent having healed recently. If any of your grass Pokemon were knocked out, this does more damage. During your next turn, you can't use Giga. Yeah. And it says it's new. I already had a Dummies V like that because I was using it in a grass deck. It must have been years ago, actually. Holy. That was one of my favorite decks, actually. My Venusaur, my Celebi Venusaur tag team deck. That's a beautiful card. I really like the Yveltal and the, it's Yveltal, right? Yveltal and the Reshiram that you get in this. We got another of the Sanders Boss's Orders. And we got a ball guy. How many do we have now? We got 25 ball guys because we opened like 100 of these packs already. So let's see. Floatzel Trappish. All right. And a Zarude. Okay, that's not even the Floatzel. We were trying to include a Floatzel in our Mr. Rhyme deck a while back. What was that, last week? That has a discard or grab energy item cards from your discard pile, which is kind of interesting. But we weren't able to include it. Was not as great as we had hoped. This is an interesting one. Search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon, put them on your bench, shuffle your deck. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. This, I might start trying to figure out how to put this into my Poison-type decks. It seems like with the Coughing and the Thievul in here, you got the Thievul here, you got the Coughing and the Wheezing. I think these two are meant to synergize pretty well. That would be pretty cool. I like to look at the packs as a whole because I think if you go looking at the cards that were in the booster, I think they kind of tend to synergize pretty well with at least 1 or 2 other cards in their own thing. So I like to look there and see if I can find anything. 30 less damage. We got that. And Richie Siege, Gym Trainer. Okay. Gossifleur. That's not the one I would look for. Oh, we got it. We got the Pierce. Search your deck for an energy card in a dark Pokemon. That is not a basic energy. That is any energy. This is such a good card. Oh, I think I already have the full alt art for another booster pack as well. So that's so cool. I can have 2 of those. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love game. Yeah, so we got the adult Piers, and we got the kid Piers. That's so fun. That's dope. All right, cool. We got an alt-art, so we're running away. Now we're happy. We got something. Good. Oh, it's 420. Happy 420. Floatzel, Pokemon, Situai. We got 4 of those now. Maybe we'll put a deck together. I wanted to put a bird keeping deck together, so if we get the bird keeping alt art, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. So we're gonna just try for that. Just try to get the lucky alt art for that. Oh, you got the Kyogre, the Eviltal, the Reshiram. They all have beautiful art in this. The rainbow background is very nice. It's not like too over the top. It's really, I kind of like that. That's like a nice, yeah. How many of these? We're at 26 now. 26 ball guys. That's fun. Okay. Oh, we got the Reshiram as well. We do have a lot of them. This is a hard deck to work. I don't know how you're going to put this together. I guess they all have the same fire, electric, dark requirements. Oh, nice. We got the VMAX in here as well. Attacks 30 damage to 1 of your opponent's Pokemon for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Max Act. 240. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, we got Zarude here. We got more Peko VMAX. Look at that, and it's new. We didn't have this card, so we can now play a more Peko VMAX deck. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. This pack, pull this back. I'm having issues with my arm. Oh, my joints. Gosh, don't get old, man. It's not great. Just stop after like 24. You should be fine. Just stop eating. We got a Buckeye. Ooh, we got the White Shine from the Blip Bug. Big fan of the White Shine. It's a nice subtle differentiator. This is similar to that Mew, isn't it? Once during your turn, the top 6 cards of your deck reveal a Pokemon. So you could use that, you could use a Mew, and you could just pull Pokemon and items out of the top 6 cards of your deck consistently. That'd be interesting. I don't know how good that would be. Those are kind of weak Pokemon looking. Shiny Boss's Orders. We got the Lysandra one. I kind of like that they put the name of the boss there as well. That's kind of cool. And we got another Volcanion. 2 coins, 120 damage for each heads. Whoo! But that's 4 energies. That's kind of tough. You could put like a Frostmoth, Volcanion, Glimwood Tangle setup. That could be interesting. Because you're doing 240 damage if you get 2 hits for that. Which would take out, most Pokemon be. That's how I gotta think about the game now. I gotta think about the math that you're gonna get to take out your opponents, and I think it's alright. Oh, we got Shiny. We got one of those already. We got the Greedent V. Okay. Let's keep rolling. We're at 78. I gotta be quicker. That is the difference between live and this game, though, is going through here. We got a White Shine Phalanx. Love that. We got the Celebi. Going through your boosters on live is much quicker. You only have 5 cards. You can't right-click on them and see them big. You can only see them in the size that they show you originally, and then you can only click through them, so you can't click and enlarge it and look at it and talk about it. You gotta just click past it, or you gotta zoom in somehow. It's fine. Your opponent shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If they put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, draw 3 cards. I gotta do something with that. Oh! Ooh! White Shine Ditto V. Love that. That's the first one we've got. We got us a Rude. That's fine. Yeah. No, I'm very interested in this now. That's so potent. That's kind of like a Marnie. Oh, they draw 3 cards. Oh, so you're just Marnieing them every turn? I thought you got to draw 3 cards. I hate that card now. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, we got another one. A back-to-back Pulse Edge. We keep doing this. It's really crazy. Dude. Volcanion as well. I love the Volcanions. These are interesting. We got 10 of those. How would I do it? Glimwood Tangle for the flipping. You would get the Frostmoth for the energy. It's a basic. Maybe you throw some Cape in there. Cape to give you a little more HP. We'll see. Yeah, oof. Once Marnie's out of rotation, people are just going to play this, right? Your opponent shuffles their hand and puts it on. And you could play this with the Darkrai V-Star deck, and you could be nasty. That would be. There's going to be some awful people playing that. They're going to upset me a lot. This is a pretty old booster pack, though. I'm not seeing a ton of that card, so I guess it's passed. I guess people aren't doing anything with it. We got the White Shine Choodle up in here. We got the Dreadnought Evolution. Always like to get evolution shades together. That's always fun. Got another Choodle up in here. We got 2. Alright, we got a Dreadnought again. We got a Yan Mega. Alright. We got here Celebi. Okay, open another. Grookey. I still haven't put together the Rillaboom deck. Oh, we got the shiny Grookey as well. That's kind of nice with that white shine on it. Okay. Shining Fates. No wonder there's so much white shine in here. Alright, we got the Team Yeltal. We got another 68. Getting down towards 50. What's this? Oh, we got Lost Source. What did I type this? Lost Zone. Oh, I should open the Lost Zone packs then. Whoops. Okay. Got the Dreadnought. Alright, I'll take these down to 50, and then we'll cycle over to some Lost Zone. I think I have 200 of those, though. Yeah, oof. Yo, if you ever catch me playing that, do not hesitate to call me out for being a terrible person, because that's a pretty heartbreaking card. You're just making them shuffle their whole hand into that deck every time. Got the White Shine Poltergeist. Alright. You must discard a Pokemon. Oh, this is the Mad Tea Party. Poltergeist. It makes me sound very, Poltergeist. It makes me sound like I'm from New York or something from Boston. You got the Poltergeist. It's kind of funny. I like that. I like that a lot. I thought it was Poltergeist as well, so I'm just dumb. Got a Manaphy. Let's go. 63 cards. Booster packs left. Alright, let's see how quick we can do these. Ooh, White Shine Zigzagoon with the damage counter. Oh, with that and the Thievul, I can't imagine a worse. That's kind of nasty. Ooh, we got the White Shine Applin, and we got the Decidueye. So that's our 5th Decidueye. We can definitely put a deck together now. Definitely could do one now. All right, we got Under Pressure here. We got the White Shine Rowlets. We got the shiny Galarian Weezing. I like that. Wait, what's this? If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining this attack... it's not great. That's not that great. That's like the kind of thing you switch in to catch them off guard. I don't know if that's... Oh! We got the White Shine Grimmsnarl V. We pulled a couple of the VMAX last time. Those were great. That's... yeah, I really like the full art White Shine V cards. That's cool. Eevee, Signs of Evolution. We got another Dreadnought. We're down to 58. This is the 59th booster pack we're going to do. Let's go. Oh, we got the white shine Rillaboom. We should really make a Rillaboom deck now. I got so many fun decks lined up that I want to do. Man, maybe I'll have to stream one. Maybe. I like to save them because if you get like a good deck idea, you know, now that I have all these avenues to like put them out into the world, like, you know, oh, we got a Mad Party. We got the Volcanion. Alright. Yeah, yeah, I really am trying to save them so that I can show you guys how much fun some of these cards can be. I really love... It's not! Look at that. It's not a dark. It's steel. Ooh, that's scary. How do you get all those energies? How do you have a functioning deck that has 3 energies? 80 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. That's a lot of damage, though. How would you even use that card? What? Whoa. 80 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. That's like Dragonite V-Star. Wait, does he do them to his own bench? He doesn't do his own bench, right? We're down to 54 boosters. Alright, 54. Echo, what we got here? Luxray. If this Pokemon evolved from Luxio during this turn, this attack does 160 damage in total. That's your opponent's active Pokemon. We got the Crobat VMAX. I've got a couple of these now. We got 4. I could do a Crobat VMAX deck. That'd be interesting. Maybe not. That would have lots of draw though. Gossifleur into a Dreadnought. Okay, we're down 51. One more booster to open. I got the Celebi. One more. We'll do one more. We're down to 50. And then we'll do the Lost Zone. That was my bad. I forgot which one I put in the title here. We got a shiny double. That's kind of cool. During your opponent's next turn, you take 30 less damage. Just 30 damage to itself with the double edge. Pretty basic card. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's go for some Lost Zone cards. Let's take a quick look at what we can get in the database. It's a Lost Origin, right? I'm not... Yeah, it's not... Yeah. Lost Zone, Lost Origin. Okay, so we got... Oh, I play with this Dustox Beautifully deck. That's fun. The Shiftry with the Lost Zone. Delphox V. We got Curium V and V Max. We played that deck today. Did we win? I think we lost to that deck. I can't remember now. Magnezone V Star. That's a cool one. Rotom V. Enamorous V. Aerodactyl V Star. We got some cool ones in here. This Radiant Steelix. I wonder if I have that. That's kind of cool. I hope I can find one of those today. That'd be nice. Giratina V. Giratina V Star. Obviously, if you have watched my channel, my stream for a bunch, you would know I pulled like 2 of those in a row and 3 of them in one day. That was pretty crazy. They've got such nice alt arts in this. I'm going to look forward to opening this. It's going to be fun. All of these. Ooh. I think we have one of those as well. Yeah, adding all the nice shiny cards is always a great way to get us gambling idiots to show up because they're fun to pull. Nice! Immediate alt art, Snorlax full art. And we got the Rotom V! That's the alternate, right? That's down here. Yeah! It's got the little tech digital stuff in the background. That's cool. That's cool. You got a double draw on the Rockruff. That's not too bad. Stampede. Wait, that's 2 cards. Ooh. You got the Swim Freely, Luminion. That's a good one. I want to put a Swim Freely deck together. Maybe we should swap to a different type, though. I've been doing a ton of water. So this was the other option for the deck that we built today with the Jellicent if we wanted to do, but I don't think the Swim Freely, I don't think this Flow Return synergizes as well as the Blastoise, right? Because shuffle any amount of water energy from your Pokemon into your deck. This attack does 40 damage for each card you shuffled in this way. So you can use the Swim Freely move from the Luminion. I didn't pull one in here. The Luminion will have the Swim Freely ability. You can put as many water energy as you want onto Pokemon that have this move. So you can load up the Dugong with the ability and then discard all of the energy and you do a ton of damage. If you have 8 energies that you put on in this way, you're doing, what's that, 200? That's 360 damage for 8. So yeah, it's a lot. I really like that card. Dugong is up there on my Pokemon lists. It's very pretty. It's smooth and shiny. I like it. I like how happy it looks all the time. It's a very graceful looking Pokemon. And I actually played, I think it was the Pokemon Go game, the Let's Go Eevee. I had a Marowak in there, but I played a Seal all the way to a Dugong in that, and it was like level 100, one of my level 100 Pokemon. We got the Radiant Steelix, so we did already have one. This is such a cool looking card. I love how it looks gold. That's dope. My bad. Attach up to 2 energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Discard cards from the top of your deck until only 1 card remains. Attack does 30 damage for each energy you discarded in this way. So that's your finishing move. Wow, that's cool. That's weird. That's a weird one. Obviously, you can only have 1 of those in your deck, so you wouldn't build a deck around it. Hang on a sec. Oh, sorry about that. I'm coughing all over the place today. Phalanx. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness. If your opponent's active Pokemon is Pokemon V, this attack does 60 damage. That's not a ton. Search your deck for 2 item cards. I was thinking of using that in the Mr. Rhyme deck, actually. I thought that would be pretty good. But I'm kind of happy with the way we went with the electric. Ooh, the full art cast form. We got 2 of those. Let's see. Rotom V. Nice. 95. Alrighty. Ooh, we got the damage pump. We got the Porygon Z. I played one of these and it was really annoying because they got the Porygon Z up and running before I had the basic up, and so they could constantly knock it back down from the stage 1 to the basic, and I couldn't do anything with it. It was very annoying, and it's just one of them. Yeah, that's when you use that card right. That's a pain in the butt, but you got to do it right. I haven't managed to put a good deck together with it yet. Shiftry. I have been thinking about using this. This is a very cool card. I don't have a Lost Zone deck yet, so I should probably do something like that. I do like Shiftry's pretty cool. I'm a fan of Shiftry as well. The Nuzleaf, they're cute. The Cedo, they're cute. 2 energy text Pokemon in your hand. Opponent's active Pokemon is not confused. I think this is the Poliwrath that goes with the Politoed. I think it's a fighting water type deck. The Politoed that does 120 more damage if you got a Poliwrath on your bench. Oh, we got the Zoroark V-Star, and we got the normal one. That's very nice. So we finally have a V-Star. That's cool. I think we do have the gold. I think we do have 1 or 2 of the golds. So we'll see. I was looking at this today, actually. No, I wasn't. I was looking at a different one. Porygon Z. You got the Mr. Mime. This is the Rock Paper Scissors. So I was thinking of putting a Rock Paper Scissors Mr. Mime deck together. I love playing Rock Paper Scissors. I love the psychology in there. Here you got another the Luminion that evolves from the Finion, has also the Swim Freely, so you can put as much water energy onto it as you want. That's 120 damage. So that's not bad. That's a decent stall out. And they all have this stall out move, flip a coin of heads, your opponent does no damage. So that's always very nice. That's a nice little protector. And here you have another Swim Freely. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh. This is quickly becoming one of my most possessed cards. I thought this was meant to be rare. It's so beautiful. I like the color aspect so much. The darkness in the background. The contrast with the gold and the red. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, how do I have 5? I gotta put a deck together now. That's silly. It's like I can't. The game can't talk to you any more clearly than that. Ooh, we got another Berserker V. Okay, we should probably speed up. 88 packs left. Let's go. Call for Family. We got Inkay. We got the Gastrodon. We got a Magnezone V. Love it. Love it. It's a fun card to use. I enjoy that card a lot. That into the V-Star. I really enjoy the V-Star cards, man. They're so dynamic and fun. I complain about having to play them a lot because I like to play the really weak cards. I like to play basics and not lose tons of prize cards and stuff. That's just the style I enjoy as someone that loved playing the classic game. And yeah, it's the V's and V Stars is it's a fun time. You know, you get 2 prize cards. It's not a huge investment. You know, it's not like a V Max. It's not like a tag team where you lose 3 cards, half of your available prize cards with a death. Like that can suck. And they don't tend to be. There's a ton of ways of putting energy on them. So it's really fun. Period in Pokemon, I think. Got the shiny Cascoon. I got the Dustox. I really enjoy this card. 80 damage in between turns. You do 160 damage after 2. Yeah. I wish the Silcoon was a little better. Just a little bit better. That's what I would hope for. And I actually am just thinking about how I can make that deck better. The rare candies might be the way to go. Got a Cedo, got a Nunsleaf. Oh, got the full art Charizard. This pairs with the Leon. I should put a Leon Charizard deck together, right? This takes 50 more damage for each Leon card you discover. Yeah, it does. Ooh, and we got the Hisui and Goodra V. We didn't have any of these. We could put a Goodra deck together now. I don't know if I have the V-Star. That's fantastic. Water Steel, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice pull. Giratina V-Star. There you go. That's what you want. How many do we have? We got 5 now. We should definitely put a Giratina V-Star deck together. Definitely. We have enough. So that'll be fun. Chandelure, we'll play this. That's a very nice one. We got 4 of those now. Ariados. This is the trainer gallery, right? I think this is the trainer gallery. This Pokemon haunts dilapidated mansions. It sways its arms to hypnotize opponents with the ominous dancing of its flames. I didn't know that they had that written at the bottom. That's cool. Oh, I gotta pay a little. Swanna, start to dance at dusk. The one dancing in the middle is the leader of the flock. I had no clue this was here. Oh my god. How did I not see this? Spew starts from his mouth to catch his prey. When night falls, it leaves its... That's so fun. I'm going to be reading all of these now. Oh my gosh. I didn't know those were there. It's like little Pokedex entries on the cards. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Nice. Nice. Mushroom lacking specimens of this Pokemon lie unmoving in the forest, lending credence to the hypothesis that large mushroom is in control of the parasect actions. I actually saw a movie recently called Super Deep. It's on Shudder, if you have Shudder. It wasn't great. It was an interesting concept. It kind of was like this idea, this parasital mold brain controlling idea, but instead of like insects, it was for humans, right? So if you've seen those grasshopper videos where like the grasshopper, the praying mantis, has the parasite in its brain that's like making it move, and it's really horrible to see. Someone came out with a horror movie for that with humans, so that was kind of an interesting one. I love this card. I love the little heart here. It's so cute. 4 of those, love that. Porygon Z. Yeah, so I'm about to put a review of Super Deep up on my Letterboxd if anyone's following me on there. That should be soon. Now, I love watching movies, but playing Pokemon, I love watching movies. That's me in a nutshell. Discard your hand. If you discard 5 or more cards, this does 150 more damage. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder how that would do in the Jellicent deck. Malamar. We got the Goodra V-Star. We already had one, but now we have the Goodra V. That's exciting. They don't have a little blurb. The V-Star rules in the way. What's to say? Gazing at its luminescent spots will quickly induce a hypnotic state, putting the observer under Melamar's control. Don't look at the spots, people. Just don't do it. Dangerous. Oh, I can't wait to see a Drifloon card. I love the Pokedex entry for Drifloon. It's so inappropriate. Ooh. With its disheveled white fur, it looks like an embodiment of death. Heedless of its own safety, Zoroark attacks its nemesis with a bitter energy so intense it lacerates Zoroark's own body. That would make more sense if they had a move that did damage to itself. But I guess that's kind of tying into the idea of the V-Star, right? Where you're like, your own team has the damage counters on it, and you're doing the damage based on how much damage is already on you. Interesting. We got the Vileplume. We got a Magearna. Nothing special. Nothing we haven't already seen. This creepy crawly move, that's what this whole deck bases around. You know, you could just go and grab all of the Pokemon in your entire deck with that one move if you get it up and running. Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. We got the Unfazed Fast Snorlax. Okay. Keep going. Unfazed Fat. What a body positive ability right there. Stoked Straw. Once during your turn, you may draw. Oh, I love this. You put this obviously in the deck with the Dust Talks. Problem I have with it is you can only have like 1 or 2, because as great as this move is, you're really hoping for that Dust Talks. You only have 4 Wurmple. If there was a way to have more than 4 of that card in there, that deck would be way more viable. I think what I need to do with it is I need to put some other Pokemon into that deck to get that to work, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What's this? Darkrai. Got that already. This is the Politoed I was talking about earlier. The Poliwrath on your bench. This attack is under 20 more damage for 130 in total, so that's not too bad. 2 energies for 130 damage, but you gotta evolve the Poliwrath fully and have it on your bench, so that's kind of hassling. Cresselia. Oh, this is not the same one I'm thinking of. Those who sleep holding Cresselia's feather are assured of joyful dreams. It is said to represent the crescent moon. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. What we get? Bad Ned. Resentment of being cast off made it spring into being. Some say that treating it well will satisfy it, and it will once more become a stuffed toy. I didn't know it was a stuffed toy. Its strange cries sound like human language. There are some musicians who compose songs for Jinx to sing. I love that. I myself am a singer. That is hilarious. I did not know that Jinx was a singer. But like the earlier cards, Jinx was holding a microphone, wasn't it? It was like the diva Pokemon. Ooh, look at that. Drapion V-Star. We didn't have any. This attack is 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So this is very similar to the Lycanroc move, where it does 240 minus damage, and you take 80 damage off per energy on your opponent's Pokemon. This is a similar deduct the damage from a starting point. If you can get this up and running, during your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon paralyzed and poisoned. During checkup, put 3 damage counters on that Pokemon. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Let's keep rolling. Manectric. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love the digital aspect of the background as well. Once the shine goes away, look at that. You got the lines of the circuit board in there. That's so cool. You just don't get this kind of crispness in live. This is kind of my issue with live, is like I can see this card is the same quality, small and big, right? And it just doesn't. I don't think it's the same in live. They're kind of fuzzy. They're kind of badly digitalized, and I'm just kind of like, I just don't get it. Like, why would you put so much effort into finishing the victory poses for a card game. The cards aren't great. Ooh, that's nice. We got 10 of those now. Wow. Okay, Radiant Gardevoir. We got the Kyurem. What's this say, actually? It has the power to predict the future. Its power peaks when it is protecting its trainer. Ad hoc shock. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you can paralyze it with a coin flip. That's kind of cool. That's alright. I don't mind that. Okay. Oh, we got another Leon Charizard. Put all energy on this Pokemon in the Lost Zone for 220. So don't you mix that with the Comfy and something else? The Cross Receiver lets you put energies on all your Pokemon pretty easy. We got another Dugong. We got him an extra. We got a shiny though. We got 3 of those, so we don't have a full deck of shiny Dugongs yet. So that would be nice to get as well. Oh, these Lost Zone boosters are cool, man. There's a lot of cool, interesting stuff in here. Manectric, doing the power tool, heal 30. So this is the Gloom for the Vileplume. I'm curious. Maybe that Vileplume synergizes well with the Shiftry, but I don't think it's a Lost Zone Pokemon. Nessa full art. Look at that. Why did they get her face different? Her face art is different than the normal Nessa card, isn't it? That's a little bit. They got a Dive-Ball. That's so cool. That's dope. We got the Ariados. I love the power lines in the background. It's such an interesting touch. And it's pretending like that the power lines are from the Ariados. I wonder if that's how they transfer electricity. Is this part electricity? Are there electric cards of this? It spews threads from its mouth to catch its prey. When night falls, it leaves its web to go hunt aggressively. It looks like it's still in its nest. In its web. That's beautiful. That's such a nice card. Yeah, Nessa's a pretty cool one. It's a pretty cool trainer card. Got another Radiant Gardevoir, and we got the Banette Lost Zone. Alrighty. Got the Oddish Inkay. We got a Mawile. Ooh, Parasect. Asleep and Poisoned. During your opponent's next turn, defending Pokemon can't retreat. During the next turn, they take 90 more damage, so you're doing 180 damage. Every 2 turns. That's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think you needed that many energies for that either. Ooh. Curium VMAX. That's a big... I just noticed the yellow, red, blue, black gradient. I really like that. That's really cool. Living in mud with a high iron content has given it a strong steel body. So it's just a flounder. It's just a flounder that lives in mud. That's funny. Stunfisk. Alright, Abomasnow. Volo, this guy. I recognize you from the game. Alright. Alright. Another Malamar. Okay, let's keep going. 55. We're moving through them. It's not bad. Getting a 3-hour stream, it's not too bad either. Chandelure, we got the fire one though. Place Pokemon from your hand to evolve. One of your Pokemon, you may discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. So maybe you're mixing that with the Centiskorch, and you're just discarding all their cards as quickly as you can. Ooh, Hoopa. And we got an Enamorus. This is a funny looking Pokemon. Yeah. Prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon abilities done to each of your Pokemon, except for the Enamorus V. Attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon. Okay, it's not too bad. 100 damage, it's not a lot, but you know, if you're going up against like a VMAX deck, maybe you're doing 200 damage and attaching that energy. That's pretty good. Oh man, gotta stretch out. The Gallade, alt art, love that. Very nice. This attacks damage is affected by resistance. This attacks 50 more damage. For each prize card you have taken, if you've taken 5 prize cards, you're doing 250, 270 damage. Okay, so that's a late game kicker. That's kind of cool. 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. Like, you got the Litwick here. Discarded a top card. Yeah, I think that's just a mill deck. Okay. Okay. Reverse thrust. Okay, horsey. All right, take it easy. That's a little much. We got another. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if anyone wants to trade me for any of these, just add the Discord below. Add me on Pokemon. Propose the trade. I would be happy. I only need 4 of these. I can't believe I hit 6. It is such a beautiful card. I'm getting... Some people just, you know, have an affinity for certain cards. They just get them a lot. You know. Got the Sableye. Very nice. That would be good for our Lost Zone deck that we should definitely put together at some point. I wonder if I made a Lost card deck, if I would make it out of basic Pokemon, or if I would you have to put the Giratina in one of them. Maybe I'll make a couple. This is a very fun card. I love this card. I use this in the Mr. Rhyme deck, right? If you have used your V-Star power, this attack does 120 more damage. So I've paired this with the Magnezone V-Star. So basically, you use your V-Star power as Magnezone. You do 90 damage to 2 of their bench Pokemon. You can pull items out with the Magnezone V-Star for the Mr. Rhyme move. And then on top of that, you got this Ace Spark. So if you've used the V-Star power, which you tend to do, for the rest of the game, all your rights, you do 220 damage, which is pretty good for a second evolution, for a stage 1 Pokemon. I quite like that. You don't have to discard those energies either. Those energies stay on, so you're just doing 220 for the rest of the game. It's very fun. You don't have to rebuild it or anything. Alrighty. Yeah, we got another Radiant Steelix. Banging, 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 banging. Can't use more than one of them. If anyone wants to trade, again, Discord, don't worry about it. I should open my Discord, actually. I keep talking about it, and I haven't opened it today. That's not good. That's not good. Hoopa, we got a Clefable in here already. 46. Making some progress. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, we got the full art Thornton. We got 2 of these now. It doesn't have the circuitry background, but it's got that cool corridor. Very nice. Very nice. That's a cool one. Thornton's interesting as well. It's like you take a Pokemon from your discard pile, I think, and put it in with your instead of your active. This is what I was thinking for. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in an active spot, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put one of them in your hand, the other in the Lost Zone. So that's how you stack up your Lost Zone pretty quick, I would guess. Landorus, okay. Is the Enamorus part of the Landorus, Thundoris, Tornadus trio? Is that a new one for that? Because I think it's like a pseudo. Got another Beautifully. Very nice. That's just a cute little card. I'm happy with that. Got the Phantom. Fucking playing with that guy. Ooh, the Hisuian Arcanine. Got 3 of these. If you have no cards in your hand, this attack does 150 more damage. Oh. Okay. Wait. There's... maybe it's not in here. Probably not. There was a card recently that discarded your hand, right? We got the Hisuian Gudra. Any steel energy attached, they are protected. That's very interesting. I'll play it against that card. That's a tough one. If you're playing a Pokemon V deck, that's a tough one. So this is a Hisuian Growlithe. It doesn't have anything for discarding cards. So just take for 2 fighting energy attached from your bench Pokemon any way you like. Oh, we got another Kyurem VMAX. Very nice. Very nice. Interesting. That Medicham is kind of low-key. Was this what I was talking about? No, that's not what I was talking about earlier. Let's talk about the other one. Oh, my stomach is actually growling. That's fun. I should go eat. Put up to 2 energy cards from your discard pile in your hand. Not bad. We got another full art Leon Trainer Gallery. I don't even know if that's part of the Trainer Gallery. I would guess so. We got the Greedent. We got another Enamorus V. It's kind of reminiscent. It's got the cloud base. I don't know. I guess I didn't play the game. Maybe I played the game with the Enamorus V and I never caught one. Because that would be at the end, right? That would be like the end hunt like the Azelf and the Sea of the Mesprit and the Landers and all that stuff. Move all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like with 1-star retreat cost. It's kind of cool. That's a pretty good way to level up. Just get 3 energies off of your. If you start with a Murkrow, for instance, that would be pretty. That's a pretty decent. Pretty decent move. You got the Bandit back. Got the full art. Love that. It wears a rag fashion into a Pikachu costume in an effort to look less scary. Unfortunately, the costume only makes it creepier. That's so cute. It's a Pokemon costume, so we don't actually know what it looks like under here. I wonder what Mimikyu looks like. I wonder what it actually looks like. Hey, Pikmin, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How are you doing? Just opening some boosters. I did hear about no more online updates. I have been playing a lot of live recently because of that. Just trying to figure out why I'm not a big fan of that game. I think it's a couple of things, but I think I've nailed it down to this game. You have to collect the cards. It's harder to get access to them. So everyone isn't running around with all of the strongest cards. So, like, if you come across a Mew VMAX deck in here, it's like a piece together Mew VMAX deck, you know? There you go. So what we got here? We got Shifter here. While as in live, you start out with 9 decks, I believe. And they're all the meta decks that are currently the strongest in the meta right now. Which means everyone is playing with... Wow, that's a nice card. I like that. We've already got 3. It just means everyone's playing with the strongest possible decks all the time. And it just kind of stifles people putting interesting stuff together, I think. I don't come across tons of interesting decks on live. I tend to come across just the same standard meta decks. I love that card. That's a fun one. Yeah. But we'll see, because obviously, you know, this game used to be super buggy, and it used to fail all the time. You know, you'd have to quit and stuff to get out of games. So I'm glad they changed the name of Live to Beta, because it is a much more representative of where in that game's development it is. And I'm hoping that, you know, in 2-3 years, it will be on par, if not better than this game. That's just how I feel. You'd hope, right? Because I don't know why Pokemon does this. They did it with Pokemon Go. They had that big Pokemon Go Fest. That was a nightmare. No one could play. They just misunderstood how the game worked and what they were doing. And I feel like they kind of did that with Live. I keep saying this today, right? The fact that they have fully finished victory poses, and yet when you scroll through your card collection in a trading card-based game, the card art is fuzzy until you click on it. And it doesn't shine. Like the shiny cards, the shine doesn't move when they're in your collection. It's just kind of... You see, like, this is shining here, right? And then you go back here, and it's shining down here. It baffles me that they would put so much more effort into letting people competitively rub a victory in their opponent's face, right? Instead of just making the cards look nice. It's just like, why would you do... It's a card game. You know, it's not like the NFL. It's not like a physical sport where people need to get pumped up and they get aggressive in order to succeed. Like, this is a strategy, thinking, patience-based game. You spend a lot of time looking at the cards. So it's just like, I'm just surprised that they've got stuff like that. That's fine. I don't mind it. Haven't come across a ton of the bugs. I had to quit a game quick, but I know most people don't like it. I actually went to the forums yesterday night to look at what people were saying, and I didn't see a single positive thing. On the Reddit page, though, people seem to be... A lot of the newer players to the game seem to like it, and that's what they were going for. So that's mission accomplished. If you didn't play Pokemon Online, and you didn't have this great experience with opening your boosters and playing and expanded and playing all the theme format, you're not going to miss it, you know? You're not going to miss any of it. So when you play Pokemon Live, that's just what you get. And if you don't have anything to compare it to, it's probably a pretty good game, aside from the bugs, you know? it's just because a lot of us are coming from here with years of experience playing, with really colorful, like here, let me show you. I get 22 left, right? You go to Pokemon, you go to here. First thing you notice, it's shiny. It looks clear. It doesn't, okay, this one looks a little fuzzy. Yeah, maybe it's the same for this. It is a little fuzzy. I like that it shines here though. This is shiny, this background is shiny. You don't get that in live. You can't even look at your collection unless you're building a deck. So it's like they're not building it to be a game for collectors, which is half of the game was collecting. And I guess the collection is less impressive now because you can just make it with the coins. While as in here, you got to open all these boosters and you got to hope for some good luck. There was a little more luck, a little less equality in this game in the online game than there is in the live beta. So there's pros and there's cons. I get it. It's not as nice to play because they haven't designed it to be as nice to play, I feel. They're putting a lot of effort into like the little aesthetic details that people don't care about. Meanwhile, you're playing a game and your deck is just like a square. There's no lines. It doesn't look like a deck stack. It looks like a gray box. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I think it'll get better. What do you think of it? You been playing any of it? Because it's a weird one. You got to actually play a lot of it to get anything out of it, I found. Ooh, when you play Pokemon from your hand, you evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn. You may attach up to 3 energy cards. Oh, I did think that was an interesting one. I do wanna put an Orbeetle deck like that together. That sounds kind of interesting. I don't know how good it's gonna be doing the whole giving your opponent's Pokemon. Giving your opponent's Pokemon energy, but that's fine. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, the animations aren't nice to look at. It's almost like they didn't really understand what makes a card game fun. And they kind of think the fun part of the card game is winning. So they've put a lot of effort into making the winner have a fun time and spam emotes and do the victory pose at the end and have like some witty thing to say, I guess, But they don't. They haven't put a lot of the same effort into just getting just the basic gameplay to sound nice and feel nice. I've heard there's a lot of issues with the timers as well. Yeah, you have to drag everything. I get tripped out as well. I'll play this game and I can just click on stuff. You're opening boosters in live. You don't get this. You can't look at it big. Like, you get to see it at this size, that's it. And if you click it at all, it goes down for the next one. So, that's interesting. I gotta write this down. I'm forgetting this. Orbeetle. Alright, that's good. Now I can focus back again. Yeah, so what else? The deck builder is so bad. It's a very bright color. It's very white. Yeah, I agree with you there for sure. Animation's fast, not nice to look at. Yeah, I agree with you there. You have to drag it. Yeah, I agree as well. And when I take the last prize cards, yes, thank you. Like, why are you making? And it's not even that. If you knock out 2 Pokemon for the last turn, they don't let you take all the prize cards at the same time. Like, you can take the first 2 or the first 1, and then they kill the next Pokemon, and they just make it longer. Like, it's. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a dope pull. I haven't had that card yet. Oh, I'm excited. That's dope. And we got a Spiritomb. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful one. I like that. I got a lot of decks to throw that in. That's going straight in my Shadow Rider Calyrex deck for sure. Yeah, they just, it's almost like the people designing Pokemon Live don't play Pokemon Online. That would be my guess. That would literally be my guess, is they got hired, they're game designers, they got hired from somewhere else. Maybe they worked on Hearthstone, or they worked on the League of Legends game, Runeterra, I think it's called, or they worked on the, very nice, where they worked on the, Magic, the Gathering game. There's tons of card games. I just feel like they didn't play Pokemon Online. And the announcement that they're going to divert resources from online into live kind of feels like hopefully we'll get more designers from online working on it. That's another point. I think they really screwed themselves over by deciding to make one game. They should have a desktop version that's totally different to the mobile version, because I've heard the mobile version isn't that great either. Like, it drains your battery, you can't see tons, it's also very buggy. I have tried to play it, didn't enjoy the experience. It's too small, you can't really read the cards great. It's just, they're trying to make the game really accessible, and they're putting the wrong foot forward first. They need to make the game playable, I think, and then make it accessible on mobile. And then add the victory poses in, and then add all of this other stuff. That's our second today. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's interesting. And the fact that they're forcing everyone to they're not closing online yet, but at some point supposedly they are just gonna close this game down and transfer everyone over by force. Just kind of shows you what kind of perspective they're taking on this. They're just gonna try and force everyone to enjoy it. I'm seeing responses in the forums from some of the designers. Very nice, Berserker V. So there is that. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting having that spirit. Oh, we got the Giratina V as well. Very nice. I got another of the alt arts for this today. So I got two actually on this stream. So I have 6 of them now. So if you want to trade, for sure, join the Discord or add me on Pokemon. I can trade you two of the alt art Giratina V cards. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. I don't even know if that Discord link works, to be honest. So if you want to try it out and see this, that's fine. This is interesting. This is an interesting little sacrifice card. Got the Doppler. Yeah, okay. Discord. Yeah, I should open that. Okay, what we got here? Alright, we got the Hisuian Arcanine. We got the Gliscor. 4 cards, 50 damage for each heads. Nice. That's pretty nasty. 50 for each heads. If you got the Glimwood Tangle, you could be doing 200 damage a turn and paralyzing them if you're getting lucky. Oh, that's all the cards. We did all the Lost Zone. Okay, cool. That's not bad. What else we got? We got 50 of these. Let's go fast radius. Let's see what we got here. We're still loading that, so we're gonna go here. Just check on the too bright. Check on the Astral Radiance here. Okay, this is the Beedrill V, the Lilligant V Star. Ooh, is this the Rapidash with the... No, okay. Not the 30 damage for all your Pokemon. Starmie V. Palkia V Star. Okay, Hisuian V. Alright, I get an idea. You got another Hisuian Arcanine in here. Oh, the Machamp V Max. That's a fun card. Sneasler V. Samurai V Star. Love it. Loving this. Okay. Dialga V Star. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun to open. Tempo on the Discord. It's still starting off. Crazy. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh, I think that's the card we're hoping for. Do I have it? Or the Palkia V Origin Art. That'd be pretty cool. Let me just check if I have that. What was that? The Beedrill? Is it 2 L's? It's 2 L's and a V. Do not have the nice one. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna. I really like that card. It's really nice. Oh, Discord is just not opening. There are a lot of updates, I guess. Maybe there's a lot of updates. Maybe it's too slow because I got everything else open. Hisuian Avalugg. This is something else I wanted to do something with. If a stadium is in play, this attack does 220 damage. That's kind of nice. Played through the Game Boy Color Pokemon TCG game the other day. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Game Boy Color had a trading card game? Interesting. I never so I as a kid I never got to play games that weren't non-educated. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Yeah, my parents were a little strict. I wasn't allowed to play games that aren't educational. So I first got to play video games properly when I turned like 14 or 15, and I got Pokemon and Leaf Green on the DS. So that's when I started. So I actually have like very little gaming skill whatsoever outside of Pokemon on any console. So yeah, I never got to play Pokemon on the Game Boy. That would have been fun. Discard an energy from this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can't attack. Oh, not you can't attack. They can't attack. This attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Mamoswine. That's a Pokemon I'm very fond of, Mamoswine, and I would be very interested to put that into a deck. Basic Pokemon onto their bench. That's interesting. We got the Leafeon. Such a deck for 3 basic energy cards of different types. So this is meant to be working in an EV deck for like, ooh, you could have like a several. Okay. You could have like several different types of evolutions in there. It seems like. What we got? Poochyena, Hisuian Basculin, the Ursaluna. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Put up to 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand. That's so funny. So every 3 turns you could do 200 damage. Unless one of those energies is a double, and then you're fine. Then you're just doing 200 damage per turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Get some better light in here. Here we go. Got the Drifloon. Do you know what I realized today? Check this out. Down here, it literally has a little Pokedex entry. Some say this Pokemon is a collection of souls burdened with regrets, silently drifting through the dusk. Oh, it's so poetic. My gosh. Oh, man, the Drifloon card chain is so funny. Absol. All right. Nice. Yeah, I didn't know that they had that. They've got every single one, unless it's got a view rule, you know? This Pokemon can be spotted in wall paintings from as far back as 10,000 years ago. For a while, it was thought to have gone extinct. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I love all this, all the extra lore that's just popping up here. Oh, I wanted to see this. Yes! Said to lure away young children and carry them off to the afterlife. Some whisper that Drifloon are formed of reincarnated human souls, but these rumors are not confirmed. Oh, we did not have this card. Oh, Hisuian Typhlosion V-Star. 3 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like. If your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 4 damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out. That's pretty good. The Jesus Pokemon. Who's that? Drifloon or Drifblim? Reincarnated Souls. That's such a funny Pokemon. Drifloon and Drifblim are so cool. Dang, I already have this, but this is a beautiful card. Once during your turn you may... I know that move. I've played with this. Very nice. And the Hisuian Samurai V. This is cool artwork. Is this the standard? I got 2 of these cards already. Discord is still starting up. I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna try it again. That's weird. I wanted to check if this is alt art. No, it's not. That's a cool card. That would be dope to find. Is that the normal Samurai? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're in. I'm on the Discord now. That's cool. Let me go here. Let me check on my channel. Welcome your new members with onboarding. Shut up questions. I gotta figure that out later. Hey, what's up, Pikmin? Hey. Welcome to the Discord. That's great. Thanks for doing that. That's so cool. I was worried that the thing didn't work because there were just two of us for forever. Yeah, that's fine. No one has to join the Discord. Don't worry about it. It's not part of the experience. The experience is literally I just enjoy playing Pokemon and I enjoy streaming it. And because I'm doing that, I'm taking those streams, editing them, putting them on YouTube. Don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to like anything. You can come here if you enjoy the content, and that's all I'm gonna do. Ooh, very nice. New card. Love that. Yeah, but yeah, if you do want to trade, I do have the Discord open a lot more than I'm streaming, so you can access me there. You can talk about the decks that I build, or obviously offer trades or whatever. So, welcome to that. Ooh, we didn't have the Cleavor either. Discard an energy from this Pokemon. If you do discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, that's kind of nice. If you get this up and running before they do, you can just keep holding them back. That's dope. Do I have you on here to trade with? That's a good question. The Pikmin. Do you have the same name on here? On the game? Huh. Alright, let's keep rolling. Maybe I'll take this down to 50, call it a day. It's been a long stream. We've already been going for 3. No, you don't have to add me. I was just wondering, if you wanted to do a trade, you have to add people, so while I was talking about the trades, I was wondering. I've added a couple people. Mystic Tigers in the Discord as well. I added Mystic Tiger on the game. We've done a bunch of trades, so yeah, just if you're interested. It's all about service. None of this is for me. I'm just enjoying playing Pokemon. Really. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we got a card 10 years bigger in the full All-Star. Oh, I can put that in my grass deck now. That looks so nice. Oh, that's awesome. What is the Cyndaquil blurb? Hails from the Johto region, of course. Though usually curled into a ball due to its timid disposition, it harbors tremendous firepower. That's kind of cool. Sweet on you. Oh, I do have that. Nice, 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 nice. That's cool. Got the Kamado. We got another Leafeon. Alright. Ooh, the Magnemite card. Shovel up to 3 energies from your discard pile to your deck. That's impressive. We got the Oranguru V. Good times. Got the Gutsy Pickaxe. We got a lot of stuff. Cool, cool, cool. Glaceon. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Evolution Pokemon. You could probably build a pretty interesting deck with all of these different... Is there an Espeon? Not seeing it. So you got the Glaceon here. Is there a Flareon? No. You got the Leafeon. You got the Glaceon. No electric. Oh, there's only 2 electric cards in this whole deck. Wow. Oh, we could get a Mr. Rhyme V from here. I would love that. No Espeon. There's not a fighting type yet. No Umbreon. There's no steel type yet. There's no dragon type yet. We got the Eevee though. So it's just the Glaceon and the Leafeon, huh? I wonder what kind of cards I can find to make those decks a little more viable. We're at 67. Okay. Yeah. We're having fun. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Hisuian Overquill. If you have 3 dark energy in play, this tech does 90 more damage. For 120 damage in total. It's not too bad. Okay, we got the Hisuian Lilligant. We got 3 of these. We got another full art trainer card. We got the Zisu. Look at that. Yeah, she teaches your Pokemon. She makes the moves they use better in the game. That's a good one. That's cool. I suspect that its well-developed legs are the result of a life spent on mountains covered in deep snow. The scent it exudes from its flower crown heartens those in proximity. That's so funny. Theorizing how the plant got legs. That's funny. Ooh, Radiant Halucha. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon VMAX. This would be a good one to throw into the Urshifu VMAX. That's cool. Oh, wait. 32 active VMAX. Maybe not. It's not the same. This would be good for the Machop deck. The Machamp, that'd be pretty cool. Do I know what the gym leader challenge is? I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that Tricky Gym's thing? That's the one where you're only allowed one of each card, right? Yeah. When I saw that, I thought that was a really, really cool idea. It's a very cool idea. It's very, very cool. I've never personally done it. It's obviously a lot more challenging. The games are probably way fun. I think you have to play against someone else doing it, otherwise you're at a big disadvantage unless you're playing expanded, I guess. But yeah, no, that would be very cool. Yeah, I do. I very much like that idea, but having grown a little older since I discovered it, I kind of realized like I really like Pokemon, right? And so it's like if I have a dang, I didn't have one of these. That's dope. This Texas 41 damage for each steel. Ooh, maybe I gotta put a steel deck together. Yeah, no, that's a good shout. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I have heard of it. It's kind of like, you play the game and then you know Vespiquen, you have your experiences with it, and it's like, if you can put a deck together with Vespiquen, reveal any number of Sweet Honey cards. Ooh, we just got a Sweet Honey card. So it's like, I like to build decks with Pokemon that I like and center the whole deck around like those Pokemon nowadays. That's what I like to do. I should join the Discord. You're right. I should go and join Tricky Gym's Discord. I don't watch a ton of their content. I really just found out about the gym challenge from them. But I definitely should. Because that would be a lot of fun. That would also be very challenging for deck building purposes. I would have a lot of fun with that. You're right. Yeah, I mean, people are going to play V-Stars in it too, I'm sure. Oh, wait, no, can you not play... Oh, you can't play Rule Box Pokemon, right? So there would be no Radiant, no Tag Team, no X, GX. You see, that's already what I'm doing as well. Like, I love... Yeah, you're 100% right. I'm definitely going to do some research on that one. I've known about it for a while. My playstyle has kind of moved away from it. But it's kind of moved towards it in a sense. I kind of use the one prize card Pokemon because they feel a lot more like in-game Pokemon than the VMAX Pokemon. Ooh, wow. I'm getting a lot of the full art trainer cards. How many? Wait, that's... Hang on a second. What do we got in here? We got this one. We got this one. We got this one. Oh, if we got the Arita, that would be so nice. Oh, I'd be so pumped. Dang, this is a pretty good pull session. I'm having a good time. Yeah, maybe I'll do a stream on it. That's interesting. Maybe I'll try and build a gym trainer challenge stream. I'll go find the Discord for that, and I'll get in there and I'll talk to some people and we'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. Thank you for the shout though. We got the Mr. Rhyme. Oh baby. Oh man, I put a Mr. Rhyme deck together 2 weeks ago, right? Was it 2 weeks ago? Was it last week? I can't remember now. This card would have been so helpful. I didn't know it existed. Search your deck for 3 item cards. Reveal them and put them in your hand. I was trying to build a water type Mr. Rhyme deck. Didn't manage to. I ended up using a Magnezone V-Star combo with some electric Pokemon because the Mr. Rime didn't have an energy type need, even though it's a water type card. But this card, oh, I gotta go back and look at it now. I'm so happy. Oh man, I could not put the Mr. Rime deck together. I was just so dumb on that night. I couldn't get it together. It bugged me all evening. I managed to put a new one together, which ended up being electric type, and that card. Ooh, I can make another one now. Ooh, those lines on the wings. That's a cool detail. I hadn't noticed that before. Yeah, you don't get the little blurb at the bottom when it's a V because you got the rule box, so the rule box Pokemon don't have that. What's Stantler say? Its strangely shaped antlers have the power to bewitch those who see them. Medicine made by grinding up the black orbs from fallen antlers. Okay, is an effective treatment for insomnia. Oh shit, I need that. Oh, that would be great. Man, I struggle to sleep all the time. I'm glad they added in from antlers that have fallen off, because otherwise there is like going to be a heavy poaching scene in Pokemon for Stantler. That's no good. All right, we're at 55. All right, I think I'm going to open 5 more boosters, 4 more boosters. Oh, I might call it a night then. Yeah, I've been here for 3.5 hours now. Oof. It's been a fun day, though. We got some good games off earlier. Ended with a streak of losses and a final win, so got another sweet honey. My bad. That's the alarm we use to feed our cat. Choose one of your Pokemon. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each head, deal 40 damage from that Pokemon. Interesting. We got 8 of those. We got the Vespi Queen. Reveal any number of sweet honey cards from your hand. This attack does 60 damage for each card you revealed in this way. You're not discarding them. You're not discarding them. You're not shuffling them back into your deck. They just sit in your hand. That's 240 damage per turn until you use them. And then obviously if they do any damage, you can use it to heal. That's kind of interesting. I wouldn't make that the main card in the deck, but I'm curious about that. I might have to write that down. When I first played Pokemon the game, I was playing Pearl and Diamond. Very nice. I was playing Pearl. Starter Infernape, the Chimchar, obviously. That's why it's one of my favorites, because I have such a history with that Pokemon. And my friend at the time was playing Diamond, right? And they had given me the DS and Pearl. Ooh. That's my first one. This is a nice looking card. Look at that art. Ooh. And they built a Vespi Queen. They had a Vespi Queen in their team. So I learned a lot about Vespi Queen from them. So I might put that deck together. That's kind of fun. Shieldon, that's a cool one. Keldeo, this attack does 20 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon. So you got it's the Line Force that the Celebi V has. But it does 50, this does 20. So you're doing 5 times 20 is 100, 110. For 2 energy, I guess that's not too bad. Vespi Queen versus the Sweet Honey, right? That's Registeel. Sweet Honey. Okay. Close that. How many we got left? Oh, we went through them all already. I'm just gonna finish the 50. It's been a good day. I'm enjoying it. We're just gonna keep scrolling through. See if we get that full art of Rita. We've been pretty lucky with the full trainer art, so Bravery. Whoa, it didn't flip? Did I click the wrong? How did that happen? What? That's kind of funny. 30 damage for each energy attached to your opponent. Maybe like 120 damage then for no energy cost. That's not too bad. Could throw that in versus like a VMAX or something. This is dope. I definitely want to put the Mamoswine deck together. When I was in high school, I bought a Mamoswine deck. That was the first ever Pokemon deck I owned in real life. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that. Back when they made the theme decks all the time, and you could just walk into a store and buy a brand new deck that just worked, and you could just, bring it home and practice and play against people and stuff. Have your friends come over, and they could buy a deck. I'm gonna miss theme decks being out, man. I'm gonna miss that. The fact that it's all these trainer boxes now is, it's gonna be different. They've geared it towards people opening boosters now. Massive amounts of boosters rather than just buying a deck that you know what's in it. Ooh, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's fire-type Pokemon. We got another Vespi Queen, so we got 3 now. Don't know if we want 3. I don't know if that would be the main thing. The meta decks are the theme decks now. Yeah, I hate that. That sucks. Oh, man. Yeah, some of the theme decks were pretty annoying, but the meta decks are just so OP right now. Ooh, we got the Altar Starmie. That's beautiful. I love that green with the bubbles. They really put a lot of thought into some of these cards. Those lines as well on the Starmie. That's so cool because they don't put them on other Pokemon. Those lines are on. I think they're on the Starmie. You're getting close. Yeah, the meta decks there, those are pretty tough. Yo, Pikmin, guess what? I played someone today that played a Mew VMAX deck. Let me get the drum roll off. Nice. I played someone that played a Mew VMAX deck, and they played the not the Temple of Sinnoh. They played the Path to the Peak, which literally stopped them from using any of their Genesect V ability moves, and so they couldn't draw any cards for the deck, and they surrendered. It's the funniest thing. Oh my gosh, that's the second one I got. Love that. All right, let's keep going. 39. Yeah, I was like, that's literally the kind of thing I would have done. Just like play the Path to the Peak in like the second or third turn and just handicap the whole deck. It was so funny. I was cracking up. That's exactly what I would have done. Alright, we got a Miltank. Nice. Miltank produces highly nutritious milk, so it's been supporting the lives of people and other Pokemon since ancient times. That's not a panda. Pandas cannot do that. I wanted to read what that said as well. An enigmatic Pokemon that happens to bear a resemblance to a Pokeball. When excited, it discharges the electric current it has stored in its belly, then lets out a great uproarious laugh. Oh, I didn't know it was laughing. Interesting. You want some Miltank steak and some Charizard meats. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, man, Miltank is annoying against a few Pokemon, for sure. I've had to concede games. Ooh, it's not the full art. We did need another one though. I had the deck that I put together today, heavily reliant on Arita, and I needed 3 or 4. I only have 2. Keldeo, nice. Yeah, I've definitely conceded many games coming up against a Miltank V and knowing that I have no other Pokemon in my deck except for Pokemon V. Very nice. You can put an energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. If you do, this attack does 100 more damage. During your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5, and any combination of grass Pokemon on grass energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand. Whoo. That's nice. That's a Digimon. It does look like a Digimon, doesn't it? That's so funny. So does Duat, though, in a little way. Digimon are funny. I watched all 4 seasons of Digimon when I was like 16 or 17. Those are some fun shows, man, for sure. Oh, Hoodoo, that's good. That's nice. Oh, we didn't have a Palkia. Yes. Oh, man, the number of water decks I've put together. Garuru Greymon. Digivolve 2. This shit's so funny, man. That stuff is so funny. The stuff we used to watch. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's dope. This is a fun set of boosters to open. I really like this. This is Astral Radiance. Why why can't I remember? Yeah, extra ratings. Alright, you can use this attack only if you go second and only during your first turn. Switch your deck for 3 cards. That's nasty. Mighty Yena. I've been thinking of putting together a Mighty Yena, a dark type deck with this guy. Oh, I was thinking of doing it with the Thievel, and then I saw that the Thievel's pre-evolution is literally just a Marnie, and I immediately threw up in my head. Typhlosion. You must discard psychic energy to use his ability. You may make your opponent's active Pokemon confused and burned. During your opponent's next turn, they can't retreat. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. Burned, confused, 90 damage, can't retreat. And the burning adds 20, so you're doing 110. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. That's not too bad. Alright. Hisuian Lillican. And oh, wow! We got the Hisuian Typhlosion V-Star Rainbow card, baby! Oh my gosh. That's dope. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't have any of those. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, yeah? Alright, cool. Thank you. I'll go check it out. Mammal Swine. Love that, actually. Oh, cool. Perfect. It's right here. I'll check that out after. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna power through these because I'm pulling up on 4 hours now, so it's getting a little tired, getting a little hungry. I haven't actually had proper lunch yet, so it's nearly 5:30. Oh, it is 5:30. I should have lunch. Whoops. Reactive Pokemon is now burned. Heal 40 damage from it. What? Oh, there's got to be a Pokemon that does damage based on its own status condition. Maybe is this the same one as the Slowpoke? Let me check that. Dark type. No. Okay. Never mind. Ooh, we got another Radiant Hawlucha. We got the Mighty Yena. I thought this was like a human-sized Pokemon. I'm walking around in the game. I saw one next to someone. It's like tiny. It's like a little tiny person Pokemon. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Nice. I gotta go check out that Gym Leader Challenge after that. That'd be cool. Oh, we got a second. Oh, I gotta put a deck together now. Oh, I'm so excited. That's great. A second Palkia V Origin form. Love that. Oh, we got the Crowfish and the Overcrow in here. Ooh, we got a Heatran. That's cool. Alright, your opponent's active Pokemon's not burned. If you have Stadium in play, this does 90 damage. Ooh, you could play that with the Cinderace. Is Cinderace in this one? Heatran V, VMAX. No, Cinderace is the other one. Hisuian Avalugg. I do want to do something with that. What's this saying? The armor of ice covering its lower jaw puts steel to shame and can shatter rocks with ease. This Pokemon barrels along steep mountain paths, cleaving through deep snow. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. Alright. Regidrago. Nice. Nice. Oh, and the fact that you put it in there, anyone that watches these videos can join the Discord, so they can find the gym trainer challenge there, if that's too hard to Google. I have not Googled it yet, so I can't talk. That's a lovely card. I had one, but that's beautiful. So, nice. We got 3 of these now. All these different Pokemon in here. You got the Brave. Oh, is that the Hisuian? No, that's the Basculegion, right? That's the Basculegion. I can't remember. Oh, you got a Swinub? That's such a cool card. All these little Pokemon I had around it. It's dope. Alrighty. Oh. There's a Luna. And a Leafeon. Let me see this actually. Put 2 cards from discard pile in your hand. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. I believe it was Hisui, a swampy terrain that gave Ursaluna its burly physique and newfound capacity to manipulate Pete at will. Evolves from Ursaring. I wasn't aware this was the 3rd evolution. That's so cool. Okay, yeah, that's way too powerful to be a basic, actually, now I'm thinking about that. I should have thought about that. That's funny. That's funny. Alright. Ooh, nice. The full art cleaver. Very nice. We like that. We got a Regieleki. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh. Okay. Bop. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may heal 90 damage from your active Pokemon. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. 90 damage. That's a lot. Yeah, the cleaver with the trainer art is dope. Do you mean the moves? You like the moves, or you like the dragon? Or you like the card itself, the art? I want to check the moves out now, actually. Oh, cleaver, yeah. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. 120. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. Ooh. Yeah, the art is dope. I love the art for all these trainer cards. They're so cool. That's a dope move. Flip 2 coins. You put the Glimwood Tangle in there, and you can reflip the coins if you only get 1 heads. And it evolves from Skyther. I like that they're coming out with all these separate evolutions. Like, I really like that aspect. You have a game where the Pokemon evolve and they change, and you create different evolutions in different places. I love that. That's so cool. That's a very fun dynamic to the game. We got the Drifloon again. So messed up. I can't believe that. I can't believe they've got this. This child-stealing Pokemon in the game. Oh, man. Heart of Heart and Deft of Blade. This rare form of Samurott is a product of the Pokemon's evolution in the region of Hisui. Its turbulent blows crash into foes like ceaseless pounding waves. It's so poetic. They do all of these really lovely little poetry things. I think I want to do something with this as well. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to all your Pokemon. You may discard a card from your hand to use this and draw 3 cards. That's kind of dope. Doesn't have to be the active either. That's kind of dope. You can pair that with the Moltres, the Galarian Moltres. Ooh, a Galarian Moltres and the Hisuian Samurott. Lilligant with the legs. Here we go. Down to 14. Alright, we're plowing through these, huh? It's not too bad. Alright, Diancie. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your benched Pokemon. Draw 2 cards. And we got another Diancie. Interesting. I got the alt art for that. I traded for that. Temple of Sinnoh. What's this? Another Hisuian Elegance. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits out because I just got really tired. Got another Vespiquen. Definitely gotta put one of those decks together. Alright, we're down to 10. Not 10 yet. Almost down to 10. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got another Piers. This is a different one? Wait. Ooh, I gotta go look at that quick. Hold on. It is a different one. Wow, we have 3 different alt art Piers. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's cool. I'm excited for that. I got a bunch of dark decks to put that in as well. That's going to be fun. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, where we at? Misdreavus. We got a Ralts. Origin Form Dialga V. Oh, we got the V-Star earlier. Now we can put something together. Ooh, if we could put something together with the Radiant. With that Radiant Steelix. Sorry about that. Oof. This Pokemon has an unparalleled horn. Heracross itself demonstrates tremendous power. It's capable of throwing several people trained in the traditional arts of war at once. What? I didn't realize being trained in the traditional arts of war makes you heavier when you're thrown. That's hilarious. Nickit, that's what I was thinking of. The Nickit Pokemon for the Thievul that I was thinking of is just a Marnie. It's actually disgusting. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Nick it. Your opponent shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If they did this, they draw 3 cards. So it's a Marnie, but worse. You can do it every turn. And it's just like, oh man, I would hate that. That would be. I'm gonna have nightmares about that tonight. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to go to sleep, but I'm just gonna be dreaming about Nick It. People playing Nick It and Martying my hand. Oh no. Got the Roxanne. We got another Toad Kiss. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got the Ursa Ring. 40 damage for each head. Glimwood Tangle Angle. That's kind of fun. It's a fun little rhyme. Guard Press. We got the Mighty Hyena. It chases down prey in a pack of around 10. They defeat foes with perfectly coordinated teamwork. Not very poetic. That's kind of cool. Can't have every Pokemon have a poetic blurb. I wonder what the Sneasel says actually. What's the Sneasel? Hisui and Sneasel. Its sturdy curved claws are ideal for traversing precipitous cliffs. From the tips of these claws drips a venom that infiltrates the nerves of any prey caught in Sneasel's grasp. That's nasty. I like that. That's cool. I didn't realize how toxic that was. I guess it is a poison type now, huh? Went from water to poison in this game. Traditionally, in the games, it would go from ice to poison. But it went from water to dark. Cleavor. What's the other one? So we got a couple different Cleavor now. That's kind of cool. I wonder if you could put a Cleavor Skizor deck together. I love that card. I've got one already, but that's so cool. I should do a single strike as well. 50 HP. That's insane. Single strike have a lot of interesting abilities that just make your one Pokemon just like brutally strong. I don't know how good I'd be with a deck like that. But we can see. We can try it out. We got a Vespiquen. We got 7 Vespiqueens today. We got another Gargantua's Vigor. Not seeing the Arita yet with the full art. So, another... Oof. I hope we pull it. Oh, I love that Bronzong art, though. It's really light. It feels very faint. Like, almost like a sketch rather than a drawing. We got Regijazz. We only have 2 of these, so that's interesting. I haven't put a Regijazz Regidrago kind of deck together yet. Never played with those cards. Shaman, okay. And is this going to be the last? This is the last deck of the day. It's pronounced Scizor. I get called on all my pronunciations, man. I'm so bad. Miltank, okay. And we got Miss Magius. Your opponent reveals their hand. If they have 4 more cards in their hand, choose all but 3, and your opponent shuffles those cards back in their deck. Your opponent's active Pokemon is not confused. Nothing special. We got another Miltank. That's always fun. Yeah. Yeah, no, I always pronounce everything wrong. That's terrifying. I gotta delete the parts of this video that have the Nickit in it before I put it on YouTube so that no one starts making that deck and playing me. I can't deal with it. Thank you for coming to the stream today, guys. Really appreciate it. If you were here earlier, you're here now. Really appreciate having the conversation. I did get some good pulls. I did. I got a couple of interesting trainer alt arts, so that was always fun. That's very good. Just to close out, yeah, we built the Jellicent deck. It was a fun time. Yeah, you can join my Discord below. You can follow me on YouTube. MDTenebris plays Pokemon. It's also youtube.com/@MDTenebris. You can follow me on Twitch. I put up content every Monday at 6:30 and Saturday at 2. Sorry, I'm struggling a little. I'm getting tired. Not the scissors. The scissors in the chat. All right. Yeah. So I stream every Monday and Saturday. Yeah, I open booster cards and I build decks. So if you like doing any of that, feel free to come around. And I hope you guys have a great evening. I had a really good time today. I hope you did too. Take it easy and peace out. Thank you.